chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Venture a highway in the sunshine. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. It doesn't make any sense. How come I'm always sitting on a fence, waiting for a sign from above, waiting till the time is right to fall in love? Sometimes I don't understand. I see two lovers walking hand in hand, and I wonder how they ever knew. And how do you find the one that's right for you? I'm thinking about you, just thinking about you. You can see all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some suffered in vain. There's a line that's clearly drawn, and I won't cross it. I know my place, but when I see your face, you make me smile. Everywhere I go, you're with me. If only I could hold you for a while. There's a message in your touch, I can feel it. It goes unsaid, and maybe I have read the meaning wrong. Except for Campari and soda for two, how much is a lira? Yes, a villa will do, and a breeze in Tuscany, please. What if we spent all of our days improving our minds, learning new ways to be lazy? Wouldn't much of a strain. Relax after breakfast till lunch comes around. I can't. I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hot on the train, late in the evening, do it all over again. I keep burning my candle at both ends. Monday morning comes too soon, then the day is gone. Standing in the dockets of Hampton, trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac says, you gotta go back, you know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be, yeah. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Finally made a plane into Paris. When the rain is blowing in your face and the world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years. You sing so sweet, would you love my song? And feathers so neat, I could be your robin, welcoming spring, or an eagle soaring with majestic wings. What more can I do? What more can I say? Will you be my darling anywhere? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. It is February 11th. Wow, February 11th, Sunday. And I am Ronnee Stolzberg. This is Ronnee Stolzberg Livestream. This is my living room. You are all welcome here. And also my producer, Mark Hebert, in his living room or space or wherever he is. You're welcome.
I'm in space today.
Wow, very colorful. I like it.
Yeah, well, you know. Hey, what's going on? It is Sunday live stream once again. I'm so happy to be here.
It's the pregame show. It's the pregame show.
Pregame show. What's the game? Oh yes,
some big stupid thing.
Silly football. That's okay. Y'all can like it. It's all right. You know. I didn't even know until today who the two teams were that were playing.
I
So
know
hopefully
it's the Chiefs. I think it's the 49ers is the other one.
you
but I'm
are
not
correct.
100%
See,
sure. Oh, okay.
stay up to date with scoring right here. During the show, we will give the score periodically of the big game. It is currently 0-0 because they haven't started yet.
And at 4 o'clock, we'll have the chicken bowl.
The chicken bowl. Oh, we have a chicken report. Not as special as last week, but I do have a chicken report, a nice little update.
Yay.
And wow, hello everybody out there. Glad to see you all.
I saw some of those people earlier this morning or just about an hour ago because I dropped into the Kennedy's live stream, which I haven't been to in a long time. And it was Pete's birthday, so they did a big show with Pete's birthday and Valentine's Day and what was the other theme? Oh, the Beatles, I think, was the other theme because the Beatles.
Well, of course they came
60 years ago.
This is the week they came to America, so.
Right.
But Maura had taken a tumble or something a little while ago, right?
Yeah, she sprained her ankle. I think she said it's been 5 weeks now. So she's in a boot and on a knee scooter, and but they're still on tour in southern Florida, and it hasn't really slowed them down very much, I don't think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Cool.
That's all right.
Carol and Bob's been watching the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy bowl.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm watching the Puppy Bowl. She's not eating anything. Eat your food. I want to clean that bowl up.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I'm doing here. I'm already behind on the comments, but that's okay.
Oh, we're getting yelled at by Jill. We
That's
have
okay.
to show respect.
No, she says no Super Bowl for her either.
Oh, no Super Bowl. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Great.
no.
There we go. Yay.
It's okay. Honestly, I know it's a thing. I've never been to the Super Bowl. I was a season ticket holder in another lifetime. It was a good way to get away from my ex-wife for, a whole day throughout the season, with 3 of my friends, and we go tailgating all day, whatever. But those days are long gone, and I frankly don't miss it at all. I just, for many, many, many reasons.
Right. All right. So, what's going on in the world? What's everybody up to?
Yeah.
I had a busy week this week. A busy day yesterday. I did my friend Cowboy's Bunkhouse, which is a virtual open mic he does on Saturday afternoons. From there, I went to a live open mic that another friend of mine was doing not too far away. And then I went to a play to see To Kill a Mockingbird, which was absolutely excellent. Yeah.
It's a professional play, or is it a small community group, or?
Oh,
what?
it's the tour of the Broadway show, the Broadway tour.
Nice.
It was Richard Thomas who played John Boy Walton. He was the lead. He was Atticus Finch.
Oh, no way, right?
And it was great. And the girl who played Scout was wonderful. And I guess she must have been born to play that role because her real name is Scout. And she was only 17 years old, and she did a wonderful job because she was between the lead Atticus Finch, but she really pretty much carried the whole show second to Richard Thomas, and so it was a really big role, and she was fantastic. Everybody in the show was great.
Nice. All right. Well, I think that we will chat a little bit as we go along. Y'all can go to the website, ronniesongs.com, and go ahead and pick out some originals, some covers for us to play. Of course, it's Valentine's week, and I'll give you some song suggestions if you would like them.
That's why I'm wearing red.
I'm not wearing red, and every day is Valentine's Day around here, so that's
right.
okay. So.
Every day is not Valentine's Day around here.
That's all right. You're
unfortunately.
included in our Valentine, Ronnee. You're part of the
Thank
family.
you.
We love you.
Thank
Stop it.
All right.
All right. Why don't you play something, and I'm going to go into the
Okay.
chat and so get some requests.
All right, let's start with, I see a request right there from Mary, so I'm going to start with that. Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath a stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. Mountain soldier rides away. Gotta get my voice warmed up for this song. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of our mountain, all the riches buried there. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One soldier rides away. That was a little better. Now the valley clad with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Now they stood beside the treasure on the mountain, dark and red. Turned the stone and looked beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away.
All right.
That should not be the warm-up song. That should be the after you warmed up song.
Sometimes, right? You know, we have to decide what we should play early so you can get.
Exactly.
But you definitely came through right after that, and you know, it sounds really good today. You sound very
good.
very
that's good to hear.
So it's awesome.
And I saw Deb Seymour in there. I don't know if she's still there. I also was watching her show earlier. She is on an hour before me for only a half an hour. So she's on from my time 2 to 2:30. So check out her show, Deb Seymour Music. She was great today. She was back from her tour of Southern Florida also. I wonder if she ran into the Kennedys at all. She was doing the South Florida Folk Festival, and she was a finalist in the song contest. And she got on stage a bunch of times with other people playing behind her, or her singing and playing, accompanying other people. And I bet she had a wonderful time.
It was great because I saw a bunch of pictures of Deb, you know, with some friends of ours, you know, and it was just like,
Dan
totally cool, you know. Just
a bunch of people were down there. Dan and Faith was there, and a couple other people we know.
Yeah, Bill Anderson, I know, was down there. I know Dan and Faith, and of course Jane Fallon, who came in second. You know, we've probably known her 9 years or something like that. Oh, wow. You know, we go way back. It's just really interesting to. I love it when you just see how small this community that we're in.
It really is. Deb's going out to do the Glendale Folk Festival that I did last year, and I was scheduled to do this year. I had to turn it down, but she's going to be out there with our other friends. So it's so cool to see these festivals in other parts of the country, and it's like, I know that person playing there. I know that person playing there.
It's pretty awesome. And we want to give a shout out to Tony Barrett, who's out of the hospital.
Yes, he's doing better. I saw him on an open mic the other night.
Nice.
Love that guy.
Speaking of friends of, in common and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. All right. So we got a couple of requests. Keep them coming in. You go on to RonnieSongs.com. Oh, yes. Nice, Jesse. That'll be a good one, too. We are going to go Please Please Me for Jesse.
Okay. Gotta please Jesse. Jesse pleases us all the time. Last night I said these words to my girl. Why do I always have to try, girl? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. You don't need me to show the way, love. Why do I always have to say, love? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. I don't wanna sound complaining, but you know there's always rain in my heart. I do all the pleasing with you, it's so hard to reason with you, yeah. Why do you make me blue? Last night I said these words to my girl. Why do I always have to try, girl? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Last night I said these words to my girl. Why do I always have to try, girl? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Yay.
60 years ago, Beatles came to America. And
Yes,
I believe
they
it
did.
was 60 years ago, two nights
never-
ago, they played Ed Sullivan. I
That's
can't
right.
remember if it was the
Yeah, it
night.
was
I know they
Friday
came on
night.
the 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, they
so,
played on the night,
Yeah.
and
So
we'll
sweet.
never be the same.
Nope, indeed. But I think just to honor the fact that the Beatles did come to America 60 years ago, and it's Valentine's week, we should take maybe a Valentine's Beatles song and throw it right after this, and we'll go ahead and do it. And of course, you have two to choose from, and I know you know them both, but if you
Okay.
want to know which ones they are, I can tell you.
Remind me.
Well, they could say, I saw her standing there, or
Yeah.
it can be, I just seen a face. But why don't we do another
Okay.
Beatles song?
And Please Please Me is one too. Well, no, that's not a, that's a like a, okay, that wasn't such a love song. It was a,
Right, but
why
you
do
did-
I, that was an anti, okay, never mind.
I'll be back here.
While I get my foot out of my mouth. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. He's just the one for me. I want all the world to see we've met. Da 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 da. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. As it is, I dream of him tonight. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and he keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight. other guys were never quite like this. Da 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 da. That break part definitely needed a banjo solo or something. Falling, yes, I'm falling, and he keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes, I'm falling, and he keeps calling me back again. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. He's just the one for me. I want all the world to see we've met. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Woohoo! All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of friends that we were talking about, guess who's back?
Who's back?
Barry Colson did a live cave show last night.
The Fun Cave
show.
Came back on at
Yes.
4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, and I couldn't be there. I missed
He
it.
immortalized my name in song while he was doing it.
I watched it this morning. I watched most of it this morning. And I got up this morning, I opened Facebook, and it's like, Fatima tagged you, Lisa Shipp tagged you, everybody tagged me to come to the show, and I wasn't available.
Well, you know, you're in demand. I mean, you're all over the place. You're doing all these
I would have been there if I
things.
could. I definitely would have been there if I could. It was a good show. I watched it again this morning, but it's not as much fun because I can't chat with
right.
everybody.
You want to be live. You know,
Yeah.
it's interesting to be a part of it after the fact, but the
Right.
live stuff is why it's so much fun. And
Exactly.
I'm pretty
so
sure
much fun.
everybody here knows Barry, but I'm going to drop his thing into the. Whoops! Did I just? Yep.
Jill, I think it only went for about 2.5 hours. From what I saw on the video, I
did.
think the timestamp was 2.5 hours that it ran.
And instead of copying the link,
Oh, less than 2 hours, Jesse says.
was it?
I don't know.
I was working, so it was very hard to tell. I'm cramming in a lot of work for the auction center in a very short amount of time. So I worked yesterday, I worked today, and I really have to finish up tomorrow because we're expecting a big snowstorm. So
Oh!
I need to have everything done prior to that because I have to
More
move things.
snowstorms.
Yeah, tell me about it. I dropped my truck off at the auto body shop because let's see, have we had we haven't had a live stream since my truck got bashed into.
Oh, that's right.
It was after the last live. I don't even know, was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I dropped it off on Monday, so I must have talked about it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not going to
someone
be able
backed
to plow. Go ahead.
Someone backed into his truck, and it turned
Yeah.
out to be someone he knew.
Yeah, like the only person I knew when I moved to New Hampshire. He used to live right in this house.
Oh,
he
no.
was the tenant.
Yeah.
When we bought this house, him and his girlfriend were renting the place, and they were mad that we were moving in because.
Oh, maybe he just waited, 5 years to
I
get
think
out on you?
he backed into me on purpose. I think he's like,
There's
finally,
that guy
revenge.
who took my house. There's that
Revenge.
guy who took my house.
I don't think that at all. It's okay. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah.
It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
We're just
It's totally
joking.
fine. Insurance is taking care of it. It's an inconvenience is all. Kayla and I will shovel as necessary and take it from there.
Yeah.
Carol
All right.
would like to hear Celluloid Heroes.
Okay, I can do that. And I saw Dareth come in. Hello, Dareth.
Hello, Dareth.
Celluloid Heroes. Oh, I got to get my mouth in shape for this song. Everybody's a dreamer, and everybody's a star, and everybody's in movies. Doesn't matter who you are. There are stars in every city, in every house and on every street. And if you walk down Hollywood Boulevard, the names are written in concrete. But don't step on Greta Garbo as you walk down the boulevard. She looks so weak and fragile, that's why she tried to be so hard. But they made her into a princess. They set her on a throne, but she turned her back on stardom because she wanted to be alone. You can see all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you've hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some who suffered in vain. Rudolph Valentino looks very much alive, and he looks up at ladies' dresses as they sadly pass him by. Avoid stepping on Bela Lugosi because he's liable to turn and bite. But stand close by Betty Davis because hers is such a lonely life. If you covered him with garbage, George Saunders would still have style. And if you stamped on Mickey Rooney, well, he would still turn round and smile. But please don't tread on dearest Marilyn, because she's not very tough. She should have been made of iron or steel, but she was only made of flesh and blood. You can see all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you've hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some who suffered in vain. La 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 la. La 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 la. Everybody's a dreamer, and everybody's a star, and everybody's in showbiz. It doesn't matter who you are, but for those who are successful, be always on your guard. Success walks hand in hand with failure along Hollywood Boulevard. I wish my life was a non-stop Hollywood movie show, a fantasy world of celluloid villains and heroes, because celluloid heroes never feel any pain, and celluloid heroes never really die.
All
right. Thank you. I have a bell to ring. Thank you for that coming in during that song.
Ding.
Thank you so much. Ding.
Where's my ding button here?
Where's your ka-ching thing?
There it is.
the ka-ching thing. Thank you. I'll ring the bell again for all the things that came in during the week. I always forget about that. I get some nice little gifts during the week, and I appreciate them even if I forget to say them on the show.
Joe Swellens over on the YouTube side saying hello.
Hi. I see you over there now. Yeah. Yeah, it was looking lonely over there. I didn't see anybody there before.
What's our friend Neil Braverman? You hear anything about him?
I haven't heard anything. I know he had open heart surgery. I believe he was recovering well last I heard.
Okay.
I think that was about a week ago, a little over a week ago.
All right.
But
I'll make a note. I'll reach out to him and just
Yeah.
say hello and just catch up with him a little bit.
yeah.
Whew.
Right.
Yeah, we wanted to go out. I mean, for the past few days we've been going. Oh, we need to go out, but I've been working far too hard. But it's only temporary. I mean,
You said that a year ago.
I know. So I fully admit that is a common phrase that I use. But
Yes.
it takes time to build this business, and
Yeah, you're
it
doing really
takes-
well. I mean, every auction you've had more people and more
Yes.
more sales.
Had good growth, and I have a fine art auction coming up on the 2nd, which has some 18th century to the present art in it. Some really cool stuff. The oldest piece, when I say 18th century, the oldest piece is 1790.
That's amazing.
It's pretty cool. So once I get that on, I get back into the regular routine. But all I know is, I got 2 dates. One is next Sunday. I
That's
will not
right.
be here.
We
So
will not be here.
You will not be here either.
Yeah, yeah. I have some
I'm
things-
taking the day off to do something.
Yeah, and when he takes a day off, that's when I can plan to do something to things that I've been putting off because I'm here on Sundays. But we take it off together so we don't have more than one Sunday to
Yeah,
for his
exactly.
thing and then my thing and.
Right. We do coordinate for you all. I mean,
Try.
the show is important to us, and
Yeah.
we like being here, and we appreciate everybody that comes to the show and all that.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
no
I
show
mean,
next week.
next week what?
I said so. No show next week.
Oh yeah, no show next week. We'll
Summarizing.
remind you as we go along before we sign
Yeah.
off too. Just that was good to say. All right, I missed that one there. Oh, thank you, Mary. That's
Jill's.
great.
I like that
What-
one
what-
right there.
what's going on? Oh yeah, yeah. My goal is to not go to work after the show today. I thought
Oh,
about
yay.
I thought about bringing my computer there, but at the top of the hour we will discuss why I'm not going back to work in the
Okay.
chicken report.
Oh boy. Okay, I can't wait.
No,
for
it's
that.
all good. Everything is good coming up. So
Cool.
let's see. We still have a couple of requests out there pending. Kirk wants to hear Red Red Wine. Lisa wants to hear the Hermit of Gully Lake. And I just saw Thinking About You, and I would have to scroll up. But that is also on the hit list of Valentine's songs.
That's
so
right,
we will play
that's
that one
right.
as well.
Okay, well, let's start with the red wine. Red, red wine goes to my head, makes me forget that I still love you so. time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue heart. It's tearing apart my blue heart.
All right.
I love that song. Great request, thank you.
Yes, that was requested by Kirk, who has
Hi,
gone
Kirk.
ahead and requested that one. And I
Excellent.
can't remember who said it brings them back to high school. I think it was Carol who said that. And, in full disclosure, I did buy that CD brand new when it came out. 'Cause
Nice.
I was like, yep, you
UB40.
got to have that. So, and I still have the CD, but it doesn't get a lot of airplay these days.
No.
It didn't age very well, is what we'll
Right.
say. But it's every time I move, I lose a box of CDs. I have all my records. Records I don't tend to lose. All my 45s are just in tubs and totes now. I mean, I think I have 1,200 of those or so.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
don't tote them. I got asked the other day by a mutual friend of ours who is getting ready to move, and he wants to eliminate about 8,000 records out of his collection, which is about half of what he has. He used to work
Wow.
in radio, and he just has a lot. And he's very meticulous. These things are all in perfect shape. They're going to be great. And so he had called me about solutions for that. So I'm working on that. Anyway.
Excellent. That's going to be a great auction.
Should be interesting. I'm hoping. I know one of the largest vinyl buyers in the Northeast, and I would really love to just make a quick sale and just do a one and done. But we'll see how that goes.
Dareth, I know a lot of people did it. I know it was a Neil Diamond song originally, and I know UB40 did it, but I think other people did it too.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right. And next we have Hermit.
Hermit,
Mary
and that's
said
for
she's gonna-
Lisa.
Yeah, did Mary say something like she's going to move
She's
to
moving to Gully
moving
Lake.
to Gully Lake? She's going to be a hermit?
Yeah, maybe so.
It's a true story. True story you can find on YouTube. It was in the 1940s when the war took him away. A soldier sent to fight. There was little he could say, but there were lies hidden in the lines. Trust that was broken by the fine print of the papers that he'd signed. On the day he disappeared, as he jumped from the train, he headed north into the wilderness, his heart full of pain, for he refused to kill his fellow man. So a hermit he became, all alone and living off the land. In the woods of Nova Scotia, he built his cabin strong, always fearful of the people who'd believe that he was wrong. With a handmade guitar, a few friends he did make, and through many peaceful years he lived a quiet, simple life on Gully Lake. Was his name, and he was hardy as they come. 60 years in the wilderness, living on the run, and the people tried to help him when they could, but he'd only smile and turn away, head out on his own into the woods. When a fire burned the cabin down and everything he owned, Willard couldn't bring himself to leave his wooded home. At the age of 87, he set off into the snow, and they found his lifeless body in the spring beside the lake he'd come to know. In the woods of Nova Scotia, he built his cabin strong, always fearful of the people who'd believe that he was wrong. With a handmade guitar, a few friends he did make, and through many peaceful years he lived a quiet, simple life on Gully Lake. He'll forever be remembered as the legendary man of Gully Lake. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome job. I put the link in the chat for y'all if you haven't had a chance to see the documentary about Willard the Hermit out there. I tend to drop it in there just because you never know. Knowledge is out there to be had.
Yes. I see some more chatter over on YouTube. Donald Price is out there, and Joellen and Jill. Hello.
Well,
Donald Price's mom is watching too. Hi, Mom.
hey, Mom. My mother's not watching, but it's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, my mom. So,
Dear Mom.
I was hoping to go see her on Tuesday, but it's going to depend on the weather if I'm able to go out and see her around then. I try to get out there as my parents age. They're in their upper 80s. And
You're lucky you have them both.
yes, I am.
Wonderful.
And
It's
they
fantastic.
live within the hour from me, so I think I've mentioned it on the show before, but I know I've told you, is I used to see them maybe every 6 weeks, and then I went to every month, and then, as they've aged, I try to see them every week.
Yeah.
If possible, if they're able to, just
If
take
they're not
advantage.
off driving somewhere to go to some,
Yeah,
vacation and
I
casino,
know.
they're very
Yeah.
active people for
They
their
are
late
active
80s.
people. They're very lucky. Of course, my father had a stroke last year. He went blind in one eye. But when I saw him the other day, he was thrilled because now, okay, personal story. Excuse me. He ended up getting these hearing aids. So he's now got hearing aids. But what he likes about it is they're controlled by his phone. So he's at a restaurant, he's able to say, I'm in a restaurant, and has a setting for that. And the other thing, what they have is like a little microphone that my mother can clip to here, because he can't hear her at all. I mean, he's had hearing problems because he used to work in a machine shop when he was very young, and has very damaged hearing in both ears.
Oh.
But now she's got this microphone, he's blind in the right eye, but when he's driving, my mother's the right side of the car and be like, okay, you're clear to go. But he could never hear because she would turn away. He's over here and he's blind. So now, he's thrilled. He's got a phone. He was able to sit in a restaurant the other day with some friends. He was able to hear his buddy talk, which he never hears him talk. I don't know. He was very excited.
That's fantastic. My
so.
dad used to tell a story of my grandfather. He'd be in a room full of conversation, and of course, way back in those days, hearing aids weren't very good, and in a room full of conversation, it was just really annoying for the person with the hearing aids because they couldn't make out anything. So he'd just turn his hearing aids down, like he'd just sit there and pretend he was, listening to everybody, but he didn't hear anything. So my dad, when he realized my grandfather wasn't responding or anything, he'd go, "Hey, Ralph, you turned into this channel? You tuned into this channel?"
Right.
Hi, Ron Smith. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, let's play some music. What else? What
Play
am
some
I,
music. Well, we've got
yeah.
Thinking About You hanging on the request line.
Okay, I'm thinking about Jesse and Clifford and all the people who asked for this song. And it's a great Valentine's Day song too. So happy Valentine's Day. I'm thinking about you. Something that you said once upon a time, suddenly today came across my mind and made me smile. Just thinking about you, I remember when you would walk me home, whisper in my ear, I'll never be alone. But now you're gone, I'm thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? Miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. I remember when you were by my side. Now I may walk alone, but you're never far behind. You're on my mind. I'm thinking about you. Still thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? Miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. I'm thinking about you. Just thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? Miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? Miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. With you I'm home.
Wow. All right. Whose song is that?
That's my song.
That's yours.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And someone's thinking about me because I got to ring another bell. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oops, wrong one. There we go.
Oh,
The other one's for I had an idea.
Oh, there you go. Bing.
Exactly.
Wow.
Wow.
And hello, Clifford's son. He's watching.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Oh, here's an update on the Super Bowl just in. It's 0-0 because it hasn't started yet. Just want to make sure we stay up to date. As soon as I
Yep.
get a score change, I'll let you all know.
All right.
I can't
Are
believe.
they waiting? Are they all lined up and waiting for kickoff? I mean,
I think they're out there now. They're like, "Are we ready? You know, let's go." You know, they're out there.
I've been
and-
doing this all day. I left my phone on my charger at work, and my watch on my charger at work, and all weekend long I keep doing
Oh,
this.
you're
It was
without
like-
your watch. Oh,
I
no.
know.
How can you get messages?
I can't. That's the thing.
And full disclosure, people, I don't wear a watch. This is not a watch. It's a bracelet.
Okay. All right. I usually wear my watch, and I'm lost without it. Oh, anyway. The prettiest song I've heard as a love song is Wildflower. Yeah, that is a wonderful song, Wildflower.
Oh, yeah, I play that one.
You do?
I won't play it in front of people,
right.
though.
But no. What's
I-
the song that I heard you play that was a cover that you played off the cuff at that people's house that we went to? I don't know. It's something I know that you can just pick up the guitar and play. You don't have to,
Well, did I
get
play
ready
Eddie
for
Rabbit?
it.
Like, it could have been like Eddie
Yes.
Rabbit, Driving My
What-
Life Away.
That's the song.
Yeah,
You
it's
do
super,
that song
super
so
simple.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that so well. I have to request that next time.
Diane Cordes is
Getting
here.
back to the show, Diane Cordes is here.
That's,
So-
coincidentally, that's going to fit right into our next song, which is written by Diane.
Yes.
Mike
It's on the
Birch
Valentine's
is here.
playlist.
Betty is
Mike
here.
Birch is here. Oh, wow.
Wow, did you guys get a group rate or something?
I think a bus just pulled in. Hi, everybody. All right, so we'll kick off the new audience group with Diane's song because it's on the Valentine's playlist. This was written by Diane Cordes and the Fretbenders. I were a flower, would you love me more? Would you welcome me or drive me from your door? I could be a rose, so cultured and fine, or a meadow daisy growing wild. I were a bird that sings so sweet, would you love my song and feathers so neat? I could be a robin welcoming spring, or an eagle soaring with majestic wings. What more can I do? What more can I say? Will you be my darling anyway? If I were a glass of the finest wine, I'd go to your head and I'd ease your mind as I touch your soft tender lips. I dream of love's first solemn kiss. just a girl who loves you more than I ever can say. Will you be my darling anyway? Will you be my darling anyway?
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you, Diane, for writing a beautiful, beautiful song
Yes, indeed.
that I totally messed up in the middle.
Well, while the song was going on, of course, this is the Fretbenders' latest
Yeah.
release right here, full of these lovely songs that Diane has put together and assembled, and there's a couple other ones and whatnot. So, y'all check that out at thefretbenders.com. Check them out when you see them. And I wanted to go back, and Mike Burt says he's moving to Hampstead, which is the home of Sharon and Nick Pangaro. So you guys be in the same town, right down the road from the Cordises, and the little corner of New Hampshire is growing a little bit closer.
Yay. Cool.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, look at that! It is time for the chicken report. Hold on, let me go into the other. Oh, that's not the other mode. Yes, that's what we're trying to do. All right, so let's see. Top of the hour. Thank you all. This is the chicken report. Of course, many of you know we had surgery on Amherst a week and a half ago. I'd like to report that she is doing excellent, that all of her plumbing is working as it should. She's happy. She's staying in the post-op ward, which is, about 8 feet from me over here. She's outside today for now, as it's a nice day. So, yeah, everything's going well. I'm going to be removing her stitches. So we got stitches that dissolve, but because chicken skin is so thin and not very moist and all that, it's been recommended that
You gotta baste it.
How dare you?
Sorry. To get it moist.
My goodness, Ronnee. I'm going to tell her you said that. That'd be like telling Alice.
No.
Anyway. So, I'm going to be removing the stitches just to get out because they won't dissolve. So somebody has recommended on the internet, the mighty internet knows all, that it is a point of infection, whereas with the knot on the outside, the bacteria can get on that, travel in through the suture, and then get into the skin. So we're just going to go ahead and remove it. She's healing up great. Like I said, her plumbing is good. Who knew that our lives would be like opening the door and going, oh my God, look at all that great chicken poop on the floor of the bathroom. But, that's our lives, and that just tells us everything's working all right. We did try to put her back with the other girls today, and her other tweenie, Manchester, attacked her. I mean, violently,
Viciously.
like pecking at her eyes and everything. And they did everything together. They were born together. They were here together. You guys saw them last May on Chicken Cam in the kitchen over here when we first got them, when they were little tiny ones. But so we're working on trying to figure out how to integrate them now, and I don't know how it's going. I had gone outside or out to the kitchen just to ask Kaylin, if how's it going, right now? And she's like, as far as we know, everything's fine.
Wow.
But we're keeping them separate. So our chicken run area for winter has 3 separate areas. So we're keeping all the girls on one side, and then we're putting Amherst on the other side, so they can be side by side, but they're separated by a fence. They can see each other. But other than that, everybody's good. She's eating well. We're getting plenty of eggs from these guys. They're doing well. There are no eggs being laid in post-op ward as of yet, as she recovers, because like Ronnee said the other day, maybe we'll find eggs behind the toilet. And I mentioned I would not be eating them if that was the case. So that is this week's chicken report. Yeah, and like I say, it's all good news, and she'll be back integrated into the herd later up. Exactly right, Mary. They'll be okay, and
They're just mad because she was like privileged and
she was having dinners made. I mean, Kaylin was making. Was like, well, I think I'm going to make her some waffles, and I'm going to give her kind of like a yogurt sauce to go with it, and all this stuff. I'm like, really? That's what they're all jealous about. Last night we had a lot of asparagus stalks from dinner, so chopping up, and I was chopping up bread for them the other day, and I'm like, and I'm trying to be good at it, and it's like I want to make sure I get it right, like like a real professional chef or something, and it's like, where did my life turn that that's what I'm doing for it anyways. So that's the chicken report as we stand right now. And so thank you all for that. And we now return you to regular programming. And yes, the pecking order is a real thing. I'm sure you know, Diane. So, all right. So Jesse, for all the deadheads out there, wants to have Ripple play for all the swellies and others.
Yeah, great choice. My words did glow with the gold of sunshine. My tunes were played on the harp unstrung. Would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. Thoughts are broken, perhaps they're better left unsung. Well, I don't know, don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Rippling still waters where there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain was not made by the hand of man. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water, where there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. But there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. And you who choose to lead must follow. But if you fall, you will fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? Hi, Ed. If I knew the way, I would take you home. Ba-ba-da-da.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nice
Fatima was singing, and Lisa was singing, Carol was singing. Nice. Love it. I love it.
Wild applause. Oops. What happened?
I like when John Sims does whistling songs and Lisa, who can't whistle, whistles. She spells it all out. It's great. Have we done? No, I haven't done Italy yet.
We haven't played that in weeks.
Yeah. Let's do that. Do I have any that I have to catch up on before I do that?
We have Watching Detectives coming up
Ooh.
next, and
Okay.
that's for Jesse, and then we'll be happy to play Italy.
Yeah. Okay. Nice girl's not one with a defect, cellophane shrink wrap so correct. Red dogs under her legal legs. She looks so good that he gets down and begs. She is watching the detectives. Ooh, he's so cute. She is watching the detectives. When they shoot, 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 they beat him up until the teardrops start. But he can't be wounded 'cause he's got no heart. Long shot of that jumping sign. Feels my shivers running down my spine. Got to baby taking off her clothes. Close up with the sign that says we never close. You snatch a chew and you match your cigarette. She pulls your eyes out with a face like a magnet. I don't know how much more of this I can take. She's filing her nails while they're dragging her leg. She is watching the detectives. Ooh, he's so cute. She is watching the detectives. When they shoot, 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 they beat him up until the teardrops start. But he can't be wounded 'cause he's got no heart. You think you're alone until you realize you're in it now. Fear is here to stay, love is here for a visit. They call it instant justice when it's past the legal limit. Someone's scratching at the window. I wonder who is it? The detectives came to check if he belonged to the parents who were ready to hear the worst about their daughter's disappearance. Though it really took a miracle to get you to stay. It only took my little fingers to blow you away. Just like watching the detectives. Don't get cute. Just like watching the detectives. I get so angry when the teardrops start. But he can't be wounded 'cause he's got no heart. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives.
All right. That fade only the way you can do it.
Well, the Kennedys did a really good fade this morning on their show. They did a really wonderful live fade out. I love it. It was terrific. Hey, guess who's here?
Who's here?
Cowboy's here.
Cowboy.
Cowboy's
is here. Welcome.
Everybody meet my good friend Cowboy Rex. He is awesome.
Cowboy's out in the Phoenix area of Arizona.
Yep.
You know, he's a very prolific writer, performer, all-around wonderful person. So
Yes.
I have not had the pleasure of meeting him in person because he has not come to New Hampshire.
And you have not gone to Phoenix.
Brenda's here too. Look at y'all.
Brenda,
Y'all looking for
hey.
something to do on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, this just in. It's 0-0.
0-0.
The game has not started yet. I said to Kaylin earlier today, I'm like, do we have to go to the food? What do you call it? The food store.
Market.
market basket. Yeah,
as you call market basket.
Market basket. Yeah, right. To the grocery store, because I'm like, everyone's going to be getting their platters of grossness and all that kind of stuff, and she's like, no, we don't need anything. And it's like, I was sitting there going, I would like to go out for some Thai food or for some Mexican food or something like that, but I don't want to go anywhere near a place that has a television and a bar. It's just going to be too nutty. And we're staying home tonight. That's the other reason I'm staying home is we're trying to reintegrate the birds and work on that, and then I'll do some stuff here, whatever. Before we get on too far, I do want to mention that Friday night, I run sound and I produce shows over at the PCA Paris Center for the Arts in Westford, Mass, and we had Friday night. This guy, the Reverend Robert B. Jones Sr. And I just put the link in the chat. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with him, and maybe some of you are. The people that attend Sam W. May know him. He's an instructor over there. This guy was amazing. But one of the best parts of his show, because he's a storyteller and musician, and he plays a lot, it's about music and the blues. And he has this whole, it's probably maybe a 14, 16-minute snippet of taking 3 chords and 5 notes. And he's like, okay, 1920. And he'll name the performer, and he plays those 3 chords in the same 5 notes. And he does this progression all the way up into modern time using that same thing, all the way up to rap music, and how they are all rooted in the blues, and how Elvis and all these performers. It was just amazing. He was very captivating to watch. I had never seen him before. We brought him in. He's out of Detroit. And it was a really fun show. So I just wanted to kind of share the link to y'all, and just to make you aware of what now I am aware of anyway. So.
Excellent. That sounds really awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a very interesting show. It won't be like, I have a show coming up on the 24th over at the PCA. It'll be a little bit different because it's a bluegrass with some infused jazz in it. It's going to be awesome.
Ooh,
anyhow.
That sounds good too.
Where are we going? We are going to Italy where we are going.
Let's go there. Pack your bags. Only one bag. What if we went to Italy? A suitcase of books, one bag apiece for the summer. Don't speak a word of Italian. Except for Campari and soda for 2. How much is a lira? Yes, a villa will do, and a breeze in Tuscany, please. What if we spent all of our days improving our minds, learning new ways to be lazy? Wouldn't be too much of a strain. Relax after breakfast till lunch comes around. I can't wait for dinner. Oh, I'll need to lie down and refuel out by the pool. But if the ancients were lazy like us, too blissed out to paint, to sketch or to sculpt, just as relaxed as the Tower of Pisa, not ever missing that old Mona Lisa. What if we never got back on the plane? As What if we went to Italy? Maybe next year, just you and me for the summer. I still can't speak any Italian. Words are replaced under sea skies by nothing so much as a nod and a sigh and a wish to be always like this. Caught me reading the chat again.
See,
Screwed up.
it's all right.
Yeah.
After what is it now? Did you say it was 2.5 years we've been doing this show?
Yes.
I no longer try to tell you not to read the chat. I know you do what you do. I do what I do.
Yeah, and you see it when I make mistakes.
I can tell when you're reading. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. When I first heard you do that song, I was blown away. It's just
When I first heard Mary Chapin Carpenter do that song, I was blown away.
I like.
But thank you. Thank
I
you
like
for
your
the
version.
compliment.
It's really lovely. The way you approach things is very nice. I'm a fan. Everybody knows it.
He's Mary. He's my biggest fan. He's my fan club. You all are my fan club. He's the leader.
Yeah, that's right. It comes with no pay, no talking points or anything like that. But I'm the head of the club.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got another one here for John Ryder. Would like to hear Dreams.
Dreams.
And then I think we need to play another Halloween. Holy crap!
Where are you?
Valentine's
Day
theme song. Maybe an original. It would be nice.
Oh, okay. Well, you think about it while I'm doing dreams. Here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. Listen carefully to the sound of a loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. The stillness of a memory that you had, what you lost, and what you had, what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. There's only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Now here I go again. I see your crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. Have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. And the stillness of memory that you had, what you lost, what you had, what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. There's only love you when want your freedom. Where am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel. Listen carefully to the sound. Loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad, and the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. All thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. All thunder only happens when it's raining. Players, they only love you when they're playing. And women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. You will know. Whoa, you'll know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Wow, where's time gone?
Time comes and goes. We just get to experience a little bit of it. And then we look forward to it, and then we miss it when it's gone, or something like that. I don't know. The older I
Something like
get, I have no idea. You know, I said the other day to Kaylin, I'm like, you know, I long for the days, you know, when we didn't have commitments and all that. She's like, those days were never there. There was never that time. She's like, you're not remembering it right. You're just remembering, you know, there's so much now that, you know, it's like a simple time. It's like, I remember one day that a friend of mine called me up, and I was, let's say I was 22, 23. A friend of mine calls me up on a Tuesday, and she's like, hey, I got to go to Chicago. I'm gonna be buying a car. You want to go to Chicago with me? And I'm like, yeah, because, you know, there was reasons I wanted to go to Chicago with her at the time, and you know, those reasons didn't pan out, and that's the sad part of the story. Wah, wah. But I'm like, yeah, you know, and we drove 21 hours straight from Massachusetts to Chicago. We spent the night at this guy's house, grabbed the car, and then I drove 19 hours home. And it's like, you know, I couldn't do that now. I mean, I couldn't do that. Just physically impossible.
Where's the time? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the time and plus the stamina. I mean, of course, I was 20, so it was different then.
Yeah. Same kind of thing. I know someone who started playing guitar at age 60. It's like, can't imagine how I could pick up an instrument and learn, you know, how to play it, like having never played any instrument before. I came home from school, you know, I had like 4 or 5 hours to kill before dinner, and then, you know, do my homework, and then it was like my time was my own. It's
Right.
not like that anymore.
No, it isn't. You know. Well, you know, and we make all these choices, you know, and
Yes.
whether they're conscious or not. And, you know, I'm trying to gear my work schedule, and by work I also mean my other commitments, because as you know, and I don't think a lot of people out there know, I do some work for some other live streams and whatnot. I run tech behind, you know, the Loop at the Armory. You know, I've been running the tech behind that. I just had to resign from that, even though it's once a month, one day. I can't, with my schedule, I can't fit it in, because we do 4 performers, half-hour sets, but I generally work with the performers to get their sound right and things like that. And so it's not just, you know, a 2-hour slot once a month. There's all these other days that I work with all the performers. So I want to be able to enjoy a little bit of the summer, and we want to work on stuff here. We want to continue, building the land and taking care of things that have to be done here. And last year I missed them all. I mean, summer was over, and I didn't even notice that we didn't. And it's my fault. I wasn't available. It's just I'm building a business, and I'm trying to come up with a balance between work and life and relationships and animals and the world at large. And
Well, I'm so honored that you give me your Sundays, because we just love it, and I know it's a huge commitment for you, and I don't want you to go anywhere.
not going anywhere. I'm quitting everything else before I quit this show. You'll be all right. All right. I had put it out
Stuart's
there.
here. Hi, Stuart.
I put it out there that we're going to go ahead and do a Valentine's related song, which should be original. So we could do the title track of your CD, Spirit of the Heart, or we could do Dancing in the Light. No one kind of chimed in either way which one they would like to hear. I would like to hear either one of them. And then Jesse has already given us the closer of the Wait, and that's the one we'll play after this. So your choice on your original.
Okay, I will do Dancing in the Light. And just a reminder, we won't be here next week. And,
Correct.
We'll mention that again before it's over. This is Dancing in the Light. There's a line in the road, I can't cross it. I know my place, but when I see your face, you make me smile. And everywhere I go, you're with me. If only I could hold you for a while. There's a message in your touch, I can feel it. It goes unsaid. Maybe I have read the meaning wrong. Lately, I can't help what I've been thinking. Things I haven't felt for so long. I know there's one thing I have learned, that when you play with fire, someone will get burned. But I'm drawn to the game like a moth to a flame. I wanna dance in the light while I can. Sometimes I feel like I have loved you forever. You're in my soul, but I know that I can't hold you in my arms. There's one thing always leads to another. So baby, I'll just hold you in my heart. I know there's one thing I have learned. When you play with fire, someone will get burned. But I'm drawn to the game like a moth to a flame. I wanna dance in the light while I can. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Woo. All right.
All right.
Wow. Good choice. Good choice.
Thank you.
All right. Jesse's got the closer.
All right. Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about half past dead. Just need to find a place where I can lay my head. Say, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and he put the load right on me. I picked up my bags, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I say, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I got to go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and he put the load right on me. Go down, Miss Moses, there's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on the judgment day. I said, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalie? He said, do me a favor, boy, won't you stay in family company? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and he put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. Said, I will fix your act if you take Jack, my dog. Said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, load right on me. Catch a cannonball, won't you take me down the line? My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time. Get back to Miss Fanny, you know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take the load off Annie. You put the load right on me.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, wow. See, I got all screwed up now because I always thought it was just Annie, but then that last verse where it says to get back to his, I don't know, there's something where it really just plays as Fanny instead of Annie, so now I'm all
What about poor Anna Lee, and then you
Yeah.
got Annie and Fanny and
Yeah.
Danny and
Yeah, we'll
Who
have to
knows?
study up on that and figure it out for next time.
whatever.
We got a bunch of naked people in the chat there, I think.
There's a lot going on about nudists and being over in Europe, and it started out innocently enough. I was saying that people in Europe have it right.
They always start out innocently enough, and then they just
Yeah, right. It doesn't take long to let's steer the ship this way.
take a left turn.
Oh my God! What a great show today!
It was
Thank you so
fantastic.
much. A reminder, y'all, we are not here next week. We are taking a day off, and it's a day off filled with music. I will be down in Massachusetts playing a lot of music for 3 days in a row, and it'll be a lot of fun to do that. So I did have to step away and tell Ronnee that I needed the day off to do that. She so graciously said it was totally fine with her. So, she just said, be into work all the earlier the next day.
Next day, that's right. Yes, Mr. Cratchit. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I know Mark did. And we love seeing you guys, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Indeed. Bye, enjoy, and
Bye.
good night, y'all.